That was my husband when he realized what he had done. It was already too late. But let's start from the beginning. I was once married to this man, Jude. He gave his all to the world and left scraps for his own home. He was generous, oh yes, but only when it came to others. And I mean complete strangers. He gave his money, time, and attention to only people he does not know. At home, he said, he never gave. Rarely he would give something to cook and care for the home. Manage this, cut your coat, learn contentment. But out there, he gave lavishly to friends, to strangers, and eventually to a woman he had never even met. I begged him, pleaded with him, please build with your family first. But my voice was drowned by the noise of his ego and the thrill of outside validation. He will beat me at will, threatening severally to send me packing. I would plead and beg. Then she came into the picture. A woman he found online, Facebook Joyce. He never met her in person, not once, but he gave her his heart and more. He said she understood him, that she made him feel seen, and somehow she convinced him she believed in his dreams. He believed her deeply, too deeply. When she asked for 50,000 naira, he didn't flinch, and another 200,000. Another time, she hinted that real men invest in women they value, and he sent 550,000. I watched it all silently. No fighting, no screaming, just planning. I stopped asking him for anything. Instead, I started something for myself, a small side hustle, then a food stand. Later, I opened a small gas station in my name. He noticed my change. He asked how I got money. I told him gently, God provided. I'm managing. He shouted at me one day, I hope you did not use my house as collateral for your business. I told him, your house is safe. Don't worry. He laughed, said I'd finally learned submission. Oh, how he smiled. Meanwhile, things with her got more serious. One day, surprisingly, Joy sent my husband 300,000 to buy something for himself, and that convinced my husband that that woman is not after his money. She said she wanted commitment, proof. She didn't want promises. She wanted action. So my husband sold our house quietly, used an agent, didn't even tell me. One evening he sat me down and said the words, I think we should separate. Why I want divorce. I didn't cry. I didn't shout. I only said, since you married me in front of our parents, let's also discuss separation in front of them. He agreed. In fact, he was too happy to arrange the meeting. We all gathered. His parents, my parents, him and me. He stood boldly and said, she's become proud. Disrespectful. I want a divorce. They nodded in silence. Then it was my turn to speak. I reached into my bag and pulled out printouts, transfers, messages, the sweet chat he had with her, the cash gifts he sent to the woman who believed in him. Everyone's face twisted in confusion. Then I said the words that silenced the room. That woman was me. He blinked. What? I repeated, I am the woman you were in love with. I sent the sweet messages. I built your confidence. I even sent you some money to see how far you'd go. I looked him straight in the eye. You gave everything to a stranger who valued you. You ignored the wife who built beside you. He looked at his parents. They couldn't speak. Shame fell like a curtain in that room. Then I stood up, pulled out a file. Here are the divorce papers you already signed. And I smiled. You don't have to send me away. You'll be the one leaving. He looked confused. I looked at him and said, because I was the one who bought the house you secretly sold.
If you love this story, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and turn on your notifications. Afriwis brings you weekly stories twice as juicy. And yes, most of our stories are inspired by real life, with all names withheld to protect privacy. These stories are not just entertainment. You'll learn something valuable in each one. For collaborations or to share your own story, kindly reach out to us. Thank you for being here. See you next time on Afriwis.